Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Flora. I am so happy to see you all here today. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Hello. How is everyone doing today? We hope you are ready to learn because we have a really fun topic for you today.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about, actually. Jack, do you know what it is?
I think I have a guess. Is it traveling? Going somewhere fun?
Yes. Today, we are going to talk about how to talk about your vacation in English. This is English conversation practice, so you can speak along with us.
That's right. You know, whenever you meet a friend or maybe you start a new English class, what is the first question people ask you?
They usually say, "How are you?" and then, "Did you go anywhere nice recently?" Or, "How was your holiday?"
Exactly. Where did you go? What did you do? It is such a common conversation starter. So today, we want to help you answer these questions clearly, naturally, and confidently.
We want you to sound amazing when you tell your stories. And before we start, I want to point out something funny. Did you notice what I just said? I said vacation.
Right, and I said holiday.
It's the classic difference. I use American English, so I usually say vacation. Jack uses British English, so he says holiday.
Yeah, but don't worry, they mean exactly the same thing. If you say holiday in America, people might think you are talking about Christmas or the 4th of July. But if you say vacation in London, they know exactly what you mean.
Exactly. So you can choose whichever one you prefer, vacation or holiday. Today, we are just going to have a friendly chat, and we are going to show you the best words and phrases to use.
So let's get started. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's dive in.
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is start your answer. When someone asks, "What did you do last week?" or "Where did you go?" you need to give them the basic details.
Yes, keep it simple at the beginning. You don't need to tell them about the coffee you drank on the second day yet. Just start with the main facts. Where did you go? Who did you go with? And how long was the trip?
It's like setting the scene for a movie. You introduce the characters and the location first. So, for example, I could say, "I went to the countryside with my family for a couple of weeks."
That's a great example. Simple, clear. Or if you want something a bit more exciting, maybe, "I went to Thailand with a group of friends for 10 days. That sounds fun.
Oh, Thailand. I love Thailand. Or maybe a shorter trip. You could say, "My girlfriend and I went to Rome for a long weekend."
A long weekend, that is a great phrase to learn. A long weekend means you take a Friday or a Monday off work, so you have 3 or 4 days. It's not a full week, but it feels like a nice break.
Yeah, it's perfect for a quick trip to a city nearby. So, Emma, let's practice. I'll ask you the question and you answer using those three details: where, who, and how long.
Okay, sounds good. Ask me.
All right. Hi, Emma. Nice to see you. Did you go anywhere last summer?
Oh, hi, Jack. Yes, I did. I went to the coast with my sister for 4 days.
See, perfect. We know exactly where you went, who was with you, and how long you stayed.
Thanks. Now, what about you, Jack? Where did you go for your last vacation?
Let me think. Oh, I went to the mountains with my wife for 2 weeks.
Nice. I bet the view was beautiful. Okay, so now it is your turn, listeners. We want you to pause right here.
Yeah, go ahead and pause the video. Think about your last trip. Where did you go? Who did you go with? Was it a long time or a short time?
Try to make one full sentence. You can even say it out loud to yourself to practice. If you want to be a superstar, write it down in your notebook.
And if you really want to practice, write down 3 different sentences about 3 different trips. Okay, pause now.
Welcome back. Did you make your sentence? I hope so. Now that we know where you went, let's talk about what you actually did there.
This is the fun part. What do you like doing on vacation? Everyone is different.
So different. Some people love action. They want to run, jump, swim, and go on adventures. And other people, like me, sometimes just want to relax.
Really? You just want to sit by the pool?
Maybe. Or sit in a nice cafe and watch people walk by. That's nice too. But whether you like adventure or relaxation, you need to know the vocabulary to talk about it.
Let's look at some examples. Let's go back to the countryside trip I mentioned earlier. I went to the countryside with my family for a couple of weeks.
Okay, but what did you do there? Did you just sit in the house?
No. I would say mostly we went hiking in the hills and mountains nearby. We also just hung out in the village, playing cards and eating.
I love that. There are two great phrases there, hiking and hung out.
Right. Hiking just means going for a long walk, usually in nature in the mountains or hills. It's good exercise.
And hung out is very common in conversational English. It sounds so natural. If you hang out with someone, you spend time with them, but you don't have a specific plan. You're just relaxing.
Exactly. We hung out in the village. It sounds very chill. It sounds like you had no stress.
That sounds like my kind of vacation. But what about people who go to cities? Let's take the Thailand example.
Okay, so I went to Thailand with a group of friends for 10 days.
10 days in Thailand. Amazing. What did you do?
We did some sightseeing in Bangkok, the Grand Palace, Wat Po, and so on. Then we hit the beaches in Krabi for some sun, swimming, and cocktails.
Wow. Okay, let's break that down. Sightseeing is a very useful word. It means you go to visit the famous places in a city.
Like if you go to Paris, you go sightseeing to see the Eiffel Tower. If you go to London, you see Big Ben. That is sightseeing.
And I love the phrase, hit the beaches. That is very informal and cool. You wouldn't say, hit the library, usually.
No, definitely not. Hit the beaches or hit the clubs means you went there with energy. You went there to have a good time. It sounds fun. It sounds active.
We hit the beaches. It sounds like a movie. What about the Rome example? That was a long weekend, right?
Yes. My girlfriend and I went to Rome for a long weekend. We went on a walking tour of the center and the Vatican. Mostly, we went to restaurants and cafes and sampled as much of the local cuisine as we could fit in our stomachs.
Oh my goodness, sampled as much local cuisine. That sounds delicious. Sampled is a great word. It means you tried a little bit of many different things. You didn't just eat one pizza. You tried pasta, gelato, wine, everything.
Exactly, and cuisine just means the food of that specific country or region. Italian cuisine, Thai cuisine, Indian cuisine.
So we have hiking, hanging out, sightseeing, hitting the beaches, and sampling cuisine. That is a lot of good vocabulary.
It is. So, listeners, we have another task for you. Can you make 2 or 3 sentences about what you did on your last holiday?
Think about it. Did you go sightseeing? Did you hike in the mountains? Did you just hang out with your friends? Or maybe you sampled some amazing food.
Use these new words if you can. Try to use sightseeing or sampled in your answer.
Pause the video now. Give it a try. Don't be shy. Speak out loud.
Did you do it? Great job. I hope you used some of those words. Now let's move on. We know where you went. We know what you did. Now we need to know, what was it like?
This is where you can make your story really colorful. We want to describe the place. But Jack, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
Everyone always uses the same words. They say the place was nice, or it was good, or it was beautiful.
Oh, I know. Those words are fine, but they are a little bit boring, aren't they? They don't paint a picture in my mind.
Exactly. If I say the village was nice, do you imagine a small, quiet village or a big, busy village? I don't know. Nice is not specific enough.
So we need to upgrade your vocabulary. We need specific adjectives, descriptive words. Let's look at how to improve that countryside example.
Okay, the boring version is we stayed in a very nice village surrounded by nice mountain scenery.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's a bit flat. How can we make it better? Let's try this. We stayed in a very picturesque, sleepy village surrounded by some dramatic mountain scenery.
Oh, wow, that is so much better. I can see it now. Dramatic scenery. What does that mean exactly?
It means the mountains were very big and impressive. Maybe they were rocky and steep, not just little hills. Dramatic makes it sound exciting, like a movie background.
And picturesque, that is one of my favorite words. It sounds fancy, but it just means beautiful like a picture. If something is picturesque, it's so pretty you want to take a photo of it.
Right. And what about sleepy? The village wasn't tired?
No, the village wasn't napping. Sleepy means it was very quiet and peaceful. Probably not many cars, no loud noises, very slow and calm. It sounds cozy.
It does. So using words like picturesque, sleepy, and dramatic makes your answer so much more interesting. People will want to listen to your story.
But those words are good for the countryside. What if you go to a big city like Bangkok?
Good question. Let's look at the Thailand example again. Bangkok is a very cosmopolitan place, but it could be a little overwhelming because there was so much going on. Then we went to Krabi, which has some stunning beaches.
There are some heavy hitters in that sentence. Cosmopolitan, overwhelming, stunning. Let's take them one by one.
Cosmopolitan. That means there are many different people from many different cultures. You can hear different languages, eat different kinds of food. It's very international.
Like New York or London, very diverse. And overwhelming. I love that word to describe cities.
It means there is just too much happening. So many noises, so many smells, so many cars. It is intense. Sometimes it's too much for your brain to process.
It's like your brain is full. You feel a little bit tired because there is so much to see.
Exactly. But then they went to Krabi, which has stunning beaches. Stunning is stronger than beautiful. It means shockingly beautiful. It takes your breath away.
So we have dramatic, picturesque, sleepy, cosmopolitan, overwhelming, stunning. That is a great list.
Let's do one more. The Rome example. It's a fascinating place, but it's quite touristy too. The best thing was the food, which was out of this world.
Okay, fascinating just means very interesting. You want to learn more about it. But touristy, what does that mean?
Touristy can be a little bit negative. It means there are so many tourists there that it feels a bit fake sometimes. Maybe there are too many souvenir shops.
Yeah, like when you go to a famous place and you can't see the view because there are hundreds of people taking selfies. That is touristy.
Right. And finally, out of this world. This is a fun idiom. It just means really, really good. The best. If the pizza is out of this world, it is the best pizza you have ever tasted.
I love that phrase. Okay, listeners, we have a challenge for you.
We want you to describe the place you visited on your last vacation.
Try to use at least 3 of these interesting adjectives. Don't just say good or nice. Was it stunning? Was it sleepy? Was it overwhelming?
Give it a try. You can write it down or say it out loud. Pause the video now.
How was that? Did you manage to use some new words? If it was difficult, that's okay. Just listen again and try one more time. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, we are doing great. We have covered the where, the what, and the description. Now we need to talk about feelings.
Yes, opinions. When you tell a story, people want to know how you felt about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or was it somewhere in the middle?
Every vacation has good parts and bad parts, right? Even the best trip has something that goes wrong.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe the flight was delayed, or the hotel was noisy, or it rained every day. We need to know how to talk about the positives and the negatives.
Let's look at the countryside example again. It was relaxing, but by the end, I was getting quite bored.
That's honest. Relaxing is good, but bored is bad. But see how Jack adds a reason? That makes the English sound much better.
Right. If I just say I was bored, it's a simple sentence. But if I say I was getting quite bored because each day was pretty similar, it explains why.
Each day was pretty similar. That means every day was the same. You wake up, you eat breakfast, you walk, you sleep. No variety.
Exactly. Let's look at the Thailand example for a positive and a negative. I loved Krabi because it was like nowhere I'd ever been before. I wasn't so keen on Bangkok. It's a cool place, but it's a bit big and noisy for my tastes.
Like nowhere I'd ever been before. That is such a strong compliment. It means the place is unique, it is special.
And notice the negative phrase, I wasn't so keen on Bangkok.
This is very British politeness, Jack.
It is. Instead of saying I hated Bangkok, which sounds very strong and rude, we say I wasn't so keen on it. It's softer, it's polite.
I love that. And then he adds, for my tastes. It's a bit big and noisy for my tastes. This shows that it is just your opinion. Someone else might like big and noisy cities.
Exactly. It's subjective. It's just what I like. You can use this with anything. The food was too spicy for my tastes, or the movie was too sad for my tastes.
It's a great way to disagree politely. Let's look at the Rome example for one more useful phrase. I think I liked the general atmosphere most of all. Walking around the little streets in the center felt like being in an old film. I wish it had been less crowded, though.
Most of all. That helps you highlight your favorite thing. I liked the food most of all, or I liked the weather most of all.
And the last part is grammar magic. I wish it had been less crowded.
Ah, yes, the I wish structure. We use this to talk about regrets in the past, things we want to change but we can't because it already happened.
So we use I wish plus the past perfect, had been. I wish we had had more time. I wish I hadn't lost my passport.
I wish it hadn't rained. It's very useful for travel stories because something always goes wrong.
Okay, everyone, your turn. We want you to talk about what you liked and what you disliked about your last holiday.
Try to make 2 or 3 sentences. Give a reason for your opinion, and try to use I wasn't so keen on or I wish it had been.
Pause now and practice speaking out loud. Go for it.
Welcome back. You are doing so well. We have practiced all the small pieces. Now we are going to put it all together.
This is the final step. We are going to build a long, complete answer. This is how you would speak if you met someone at a party and they asked about your trip.
To make a longer answer, you just follow the structure we practiced. Say where you went, who with, and for how long. Say what you did, describe the place with adjectives, talk about what you liked and disliked.
Simple, right? Let's listen to an example using the language from the lesson. Jack, can you read it for us?
Sure. I went to Thailand with a group of friends for 10 days. We did some sightseeing in Bangkok, the Grand Palace, Wat Pho, and so on. Then we hit the beaches in Krabi for some sun, swimming, and cocktails. Bangkok is a very cosmopolitan place, but it could be a little overwhelming because there was so much going on. Krabi has some stunning beaches, and I loved it there because it was like nowhere I'd ever been before. On the other hand, I wasn't so keen on Bangkok. It's a cool place, but it's a bit big and noisy for my tastes.
Wow, that is a fantastic answer. Do you see how it flows? It starts with the facts, then the activities, then the description, and finally the opinion.
And I used linking words like then, on the other hand, and because. This helps the listener follow the story easily.
It sounds so natural. Let's try one more example, this time with a different location. Imagine someone went to Siberia.
Siberia? That sounds cold. Let's try. I went to Siberia by myself for 3 weeks. I traveled around, did some hiking and camping, and explored the countryside. I was near Lake Baikal, which is a huge lake with mountains and villages dotted around the sides. It was beautiful in a wild way, and the emptiness gave me a real feeling of isolation and solitude. I liked the people I met. Everyone was so open and welcoming. On the other hand, even though it was summer, the nights were so cold. I wish I'd taken a warmer sleeping bag.
That is such a vivid story. I can feel the cold. I like the phrase isolation and solitude. It sounds very peaceful.
It does. And again, it follows the same structure. We are just changing the vocabulary to fit the place. Hiking and camping fits Siberia better than hitting the beaches.
Exactly. So now it is your turn to be the storyteller.
We want you to make a longer answer just like these ones. You can talk about your last vacation or a dream vacation you want to have.
Don't worry if it's difficult at first. You can go back in the video and review the vocabulary. Use a dictionary if you need to find a new word.
The most important thing is to practice. Try to say it fluently without stopping. Maybe record yourself on your phone and listen to it.
And if you feel brave, we would love to hear from you. You can write your answer in the comment section below this video on Talk Flora.
Yes, please do that. We will read your comments and give you feedback to help you improve.
We love helping you learn. It makes us so happy to see you practicing your English.
So, to summarize, use specific adjectives, describe what you did, give your opinion politely, and tell a story.
You have all the tools you need now. Talking about vacations is a great way to make friends and practice your English.
It really is. Everyone likes to talk about their travels, so get out there and start chatting.
Thank you so much for watching Talk Flora today. We hope you had fun.
If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It helps us make more free lessons for you.
And don't forget to check out our website for even more resources. You are doing an amazing job with your English. Keep going.
See you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful day.